Good morning, class. Hope you all are doing well. See, day before yesterday, I sent you a video related to modals. That day, I got some of the doubts from some of the students. So, to clarify those doubts, I am here again with the same topic, verb. Okay. Here in this video, I will be discussing all the verbs that you have learned till now. Okay. Now, see, there is a word that is known to you, that is verb. What is it? That is verb. Okay. Now we have main verb and auxiliaries. Auxiliaries are also known by the name of helping verbs. They are also known as by the name of helping verb. Now auxiliaries again are of two types, primary auxiliaries or modals. Now primary auxiliaries are what? Am, is, are, was, were, does, do, did, to have, has, have, had. Clear? Now see, the very first thing you should see linking verb. See what have I drawn here? This is a kind of link, okay. So the name itself tells us that linking verb creates a link between two things. As I have always told you that verb is the soul of a sentence. What is the verb? Verb is the soul of a sentence. Clear? What is verb? Verb is the soul of sentence. Without verb, a sentence cannot stand. It needs a verb, whether it is a linking verb, whether it is an helping verb, whether it is a main verb, but it needs something or else. Now, linking verb is what? Linking verb, see, as you can, let's move towards further slide. See, what is it written? Linking verb connects a noun or pronoun at or near the beginning of a sentence to a word at or near the end. Now, for example, see, I have a dog. Okay, not a dog. Let's write down the dog. Okay, the dog. What have I written? The dog. Another word I have written cute. Okay, see, the dog is a noun, cute is an adjective, right? Cute is an adjective. Now here I can write down is also, here I can write down was also. Okay, the dog is cute, the dog was cute. Now what is this is doing, or what is this was doing here? This was is connecting these two words, this adjective and this noun. Clear? For example, he, my brother. Now see here, this brother is also noun and this is pronoun. Now if I write down he is my brother, then what is this is doing? This is connecting these two words together and forming a sentence, right? So linking verb connects two things. They can be noun or pronoun at one place, here at one place noun or pronoun. Here at the other place, here it can be either a noun, either it can be a pronoun, it can be an adjective, it can be an adverb. For example, let's see adjective. I told you the dog is cute. Let's see some adverb like the train, okay, dash, late. Okay, the train dash late. I can say was late. See, this late is what? Late is an adverb. Late is an adverb of time, and here the train is a noun. See, it is making a link. This linking verb was is making a link between these two words, train and late. Clear? Now, these linking verbs can be some sensory words also. Sensory words means the words that are related to our senses. Like for example, appear, she appears happy, she seems happy, it smells sweet, it tastes awesome. Okay, so these are what? These are all linking verbs. Linking verb, remember, now you people have learned one more topic in this class, in the previous class, class 5, transitive and intransitive verb. Along with it, you people have also learned verb of incomplete predication. So you should understand that this is also known by the name of verb of incomplete predication. Clear? Verb of incomplete predication. The day is. Now it is verb of incomplete predication. The day is bright. Okay, bright is what? Bright is, see, what is the difference between intransitive and verb of incomplete predication? In intransitive verb, we get the sentence complete as soon as we add the verb. Like the fire burns, the sun rises. Okay, the sun rises means we are getting a complete sense, right? But when I say the rose smells how? Immediately a question will come. The rose smells sweet. Okay, he looks smart. He looks happy. Okay, she is what? Intelligent. Means we have to add either a noun, pronoun, adjective, adverb to complete the sense. So that is the reason they are also known by the name of verb of incomplete predication, right? These all verbs, and they are also known as linking verb. Clear? Means one thing, but it is known by two names, as you all have two names, a nickname as well as your official name. Similarly, the same verbs are also known by two names, linking verb as well as the verb of incomplete predication. Hope it is very clear to you now. Now see, for example, here I am there with some example. The sky. Now the sky is what? Noun. Looked is a verb, linking verb, and grey is an adjective. Okay, grey is an adjective. Now what is this looked doing? This looked is creating a link between these two words, the noun and the adjective. Here again see the another example. Joy is a comedian. Now is a comedian. Now see, joy is a noun and a comedian is also a noun. Joy is a proper noun and comedian is a common noun. And what is this is doing? Is creating a link between these two nouns, common noun and proper noun, right? Now what is subject complement? Subject complement means a word that tells something about the subject itself. Okay, this comedian is about joy, gray is about sky. So when, see, this gray is about what? This gray is about sky, this comedian is about joy. Okay, so this is known as what? Subject complement. Clear? Now see, helping verb. Now you will be surprised that right now I was saying here again I have mentioned this to be, is, are, am, has, have, had. Okay, right now just before one slide before I was telling you that these are all linking verbs. Right now I am saying they are helping verbs. Now what is the difference between helping verb and linking verb? See, when I was talking about linking verb, I was saying that linking verb is followed by an adjective, adverb, or a noun or pronoun, right? He is my brother. Okay, he is my brother. She is a singer. Okay, see, noun or pronoun. The day is bright. He is intelligent. I am in a hurry. She is rude. The train is late. All the linking verbs are being followed by what? By either adverb, adjective, noun or pronoun. But when the same verbs are used with a main verb, okay, then they are known as helping verb. What are they known as? They are known as helping verb. For example, I write down is going. If I write down is going, were singing, were singing. Now see, this is coming with going, were is coming with singing. Is coming with going and were is coming with singing. See, these are the two action words, right? Singing and going, right? And they are coming with is. So this is which tense? This happens in tenses. This happens in tenses. Okay, this is which tense? First example, is going, is the example of present continuous, and second example, were singing, is the example of past continuous. So when these verbs are used in tenses, they are known as helping verb. They are known as what? Helping verb. So is, are, am, was, were, be, been, this be verb, they are all used where? They are all used in continuous tenses. Has, have, had plus been, they are all used in perfect tenses, perfect and perfect continuous tenses. Do, does, did, this do, does, did, this is used in present simple and past simple, right? Second kind of helping verbs are our modals. What are they? Modals. Okay, can, could, may, might, will, would, shall, should, must, ought to. That was our major topic last just 2 days earlier. Okay, modals are our what? Helping verb. Again, they are also our helping verb. Like they are our helping verb, they are also our helping verbs. Okay, they are known as auxiliary verb, they are known as modal verb. We have some semi modals also, like need, dare, used to. Now what is this? Let's move ahead. Some of the students asked me that ma'am, we are not able to understand the difference between can and could. So I am here with the difference again, emphasizing on can and could. See, can and could, they both are used for certain things. Like see, they both are used for ability, request, possibility, permission, things allowed. Okay, first thing, the very first thing you should know that can is used in present and future tense, means for expressing present and future tense we can use can. For expressing past tense we should use could, means could is the past form of can. First thing we should understand. Second thing, can is very informal. Can you take me to the Victoria station? Okay, this is very informal. Okay, now if I use could in place of when I am making a request, very informal request, and when I am making very polite request, extremely polite request, then I will say could you take me, could you lock the door when you leave. This is what is the difference. When we make an informal request we use can, and when we make an extremely polite request we use could. So whenever we are making a request we should use could. Most often we should use could. Now possibility, when we talk about a general statement, like in Norway temperature can be low as -50 degrees centigrade in winter. Okay, it is a general statement. When we talk about a specific event that doesn't happen on regular basis, or that is not a part of the natural cycle or cycle of some events. Okay, that is not some specific, that happens only once. Okay, like for example the weather station said temperature could be as low as -10 degree tonight, means this is something that is very rare of rarest. Okay, fourth thing, permission. When we talk about informal permission, okay, informal permission, like you can use this can while you are talking to your mother in the kitchen. Can I help you, mama? Can I do this for you? Can I bring a glass of water for you? Okay, and polite request, could I choose my own doctor? Could you please give me a glass of water? This is what? This is extremely polite permission. Okay, present or future, things allowed. See, things allowed means when we talk about the things allowed in present or future tense we use can, and when we use give a permission, we allow things in past tense, we use could. Like for example, you can take a holiday tomorrow if you want. Okay, this is tomorrow, means future we are talking about. When I first started this job we could take holiday when we wanted. See, this is we are talking about past. This wanted, when we wanted, this wanted is clearly telling us that we are talking about past. So we are using could. Hope now it will be very clear to you. Now need to and need not. Need to is not a modal, but it is used in affirmative sentences like have to express obligation and necessity. For example, I need to cook dinner tonight. This can be a necessity or obligation, but it is not a modal. Need not, on the contrary, is a modal. Means I told you yesterday also that need is used for negative and questions in modals. Okay, not for assertive. Need not, on the contrary, is a modal and indicates lack of obligation and necessity, like don't have to. You need not bring anything to the party. See, notice one more difference between these two things. See here, if I talk about this example, when I say this is not a modal, I need to cook dinner tonight. See, this need is being followed by to. But when I talk it about as a modal, I find that here to is missing. We do not, when we use need as a modal, it will be either in negative or interrogative sense. Most often you will find it in negative sense, right? And it will not be followed by a infinitive to, right? See here, to is missing. You need not bring anything. We will not say, we will say you need not to bring anything. It will be completely wrong. So in modals we do not use to after need. Now action verb. See, what are action verbs? A verb is an action word that are these verbs like ride, nap, read, jump, run. Remember one thing, children, when we what are action words? When we translate them into Hindi, we get na in the end. Like for example, cycle chalana, sona, padna, bhagna, kudna. They all words have na in the end, right? Like, and another thing, linking verb do not have their for example first, second or third form or ing form, but our main verbs have their different forms, like present form, sorry, present form, ing form and past form. See, crawl, crawling, crawled, hope, hopping, hopped, swim, swimming, swum, dig, digging, dug, eat, eating, eaten, okay, eat, ate, eaten, like past participle and present is given, means we have different forms of our main verb. Clear? Main verb we have different form, but when we are using these verbs, see this these form of verb changes when we are using it in tenses, means see the previous slide again. Here, when we are using these verbs, these main verbs with these verbs, we use different types of form of the verb. Somewhere we use first form, somewhere we use ing form, somewhere we use past participle or past form of the verb, right? But when we use these modals, okay, with these modals, we do not use any other form. We use the root form, the first form, the very means beginning form of the word, like can go, could give, may speak, might learn, okay. So we use the root form of the verb. Clear? Now main and helping verb. So what is the function of main and helping verb? Hope it is very clear to you now. A main verb shows the action or a state of being in a sentence, okay. What does it show? An action or state of being, okay, in which time the thing is happening. State of being, that what is happening. It tells, it gives more information about the subject, that what the subject is doing, okay. And a helping verb works with the main verb to show when the action or state of being occurs. And what is the job of the helping verb? Helping verb tells us that at which time the thing is happening. Like suppose she goes to market. She does not, does she go to market? We are talking, this does is telling us that something is happening in simple present tense, right? When we say he was learning his lesson, this was is indicating us towards past, if something was happening in past and that too in continuation, right? So that is past continuous. So helping verbs tell us that in which course of time the action was happening. Clear? Now see here, Chanda had travelled to Europe with her family. Now Chanda had travelled. This had is what? Helping verb, and travelled is what? Main verb. Okay. So this is what happens in tenses. Hope it is now very clear to you. If still you have any doubt, you can send it to me.